In the name of Allah, the most merciful and beneficent. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Teresa Farouk. I am the student of MS Chemistry. Today, the topic of my presentation is soil chemistry and contamination. I have made this presentation under the supervision of Dr. Hammad Majeed. Essentially, all life depends upon the soil. I am starting my presentation with the introduction of soil. So, what is soil? Soil is defined as the top layer of the Earth's crust. It contains inorganic matter, organic matter, water, air, and many living organisms. Soil provides support and nutrients for plant growth. The healthy soil has a valuable asset. Valuable asset means soil is valuable source, provides nutrients indirectly for all organisms in an ecosystem. It has been receiving more and more toxic substance in return. Next is what is soil contamination. It is defined as the buildup in soils of persistent toxic compounds, chemicals, salts, radioactive materials, or disease-causing agents. It occurs due to the rapid growth in industrial development, intensive agriculture, and other anthropogenic activities. Soil contamination may cause physical, chemical, and biological nature of the soil and make it unfit for plant growth, animals, and human use. These pollutants decrease oil quality, disturb the soil's natural balance, and unfortunately destroy the soil. The major sources of soil contamination. Pollutants like acid washed off from the atmosphere such as acid rain. Pesticides and herbicides sprayed in fields. Pesticides are used to kill pests. Excessive use of artificial fertilizers. Soil waste like garbage, trash, ash, building material, plastic bottles and cans. Storage and disposable radioactive waste from the power plant. The most common chemicals involved in causing soil contaminated. First one is petroleum hydrocarbons. Petroleum hydrocarbons are complex substances formed from carbon and hydrogen. Sometimes contain impurities. Second one is heavy metals. Heavy metals are metals with high densities or atomic number, such as lead. Third one is pesticides that are used to kill pests. And the fourth one is solvents. Types. First one is agriculture soil contamination. Second one is industrial soil contamination. Third one is urbanization soil contamination. Agriculture soil contamination. Plants on which we depend for food. Under attack from insects, fungi, bacteria, viruses, rodents, and other animals. To kill unwanted population living in or on their crops, farmers use pesticides and herbicides. Pesticides and herbicides are applied on agricultural land to control pests that disrupt crop production. Soil contamination can occur when pesticides persist and accumulate in soil. Agriculture effects. Reduce soil fertility. Reduce nitrogen fixation. Large loss of soil and nutrients. Deposition of silt in tanks and reservoirs. Reduce crop yield. Industrial soil contamination. Large quantity of solid waste like unused and rejected chemicals like sludge, pressed mud, sawdust, bottles, plastic materials, unwanted industrial waste generated during manufacturing processes are dumped over the surface of soil, and this caused the soil contamination. It pollutes the soil. Normally, these materials have been dumped around the factory site or around the entire city. Industrial effects. Dangerous chemicals entering underground water, ecological imbalance, release of pollutant gases, increased salinity, reduced vegetation. You can see in this picture. Next is urbanization soil contamination. Urban activities generate large quantity of city wastes include several non-biodegradable material. Non-biodegradable material are those that can't be changed by the action of bacteria to a natural product, such as plastic bags, plastic bottles, plastic waste, glass bottles, glass pieces, stone, cement pieces. If it uncollected, they cause soil pollution. The emission of toxic and foul gases from landfill pollute the environment and cause serious effect on health of people. Urbanization effect. Pollution of drinking water, public health problems, waste management problems, foul smell and release of gases, spread of diseases by pathogenic organisms. Method to control soil contamination. First one is reducing chemical fertilizers and pesticides use, recycling paper, plastic and other materials, reusing of materials such as plastic bottles, reforestation, planting trees reduce soil contamination. These are the methods to control soil contamination. It's our duty to protect our soil from the pollution, and together we can make this possible. Thank you so much.